All right, so I decided to change it up a little with my 5-3-1, and I'm going to do a cycle of snatch pulls instead of the conventional deadlift. And I might just do singles of conventional deadlift on my deload week to see if I'm kind of maintaining some basic strength. So when I start that cycle up again, the move isn't totally foreign to me. But I like the idea because I can warm up with some snatches too. It makes more sense. And I love doing the snatch, even though I don't compete in Olympic lifting. And today I worked up to about 70 kilos, 155 pounds. Botched an attempted 165, which would have been body weight. And I keep thinking I'm gonna get that 165 here. I've got one from years ago of me doing 160 when I weighed about 159. So here's the snatch pulls, and yeah, I'm subbing this in for deadlifts, and I don't have any wrist straps, uh, to wrap around the bar. And I know, like, powerlifting circles, that's kind of a no-no because it's going to weaken your grip. But when you're doing a snatch pulls for reps, that hook grip starts to dig in pretty good. And this isn't a lot of weight. This is 205. I thought I was going to be doing a lot more. I did 315 for a triple with a snatch deadlift. I don't want to say pull deadlift because I think the difference between a pull and a deadlift, the pull, I think the form is still close to what you're doing in the Olympic lift, where the deadlift is you're just getting the weight up there no matter how you get it. And some of these pulls here are deadlifts. I'm looking at my hips and I'm trying to come up in one piece. That's the main thing. And that was the main thing when I used to do pulls with a weightlifting team is they go about 110, 120% of your one rep max, but you wanted to be maintaining that same kind of positioning that you would when you're doing the full Olympic lift, when you're doing the snatch or the clean. If you were going to do clean pulls, which similar to deadlifts, you wanted to do the pulls in a way that transferred over to the clean. You didn't want to just crank the bar off the floor anyway. With a rounded back, a rounded upper back, you really wanted to maintain the integrity of what you were doing with the lift. So I'm trying to do that with a snatch pull. Like to get some straps so I can get a little more explosive with it. Might change the numbers, but I'm going to count this as my top set. I actually did it 2 times. First time I did it, felt pretty heavy relative to what I thought it was going to be. Only 205 pounds, about half of what I can deadlift, but might have been the grip, and I might have just been fatigued from the snatches. And went to some front squats, did 225 for a triple. I'm due for doing this for about 5 reps soon. And maybe when I'm feeling it, I might go for a 1 rep max again in this. I'll catch you later.